the women's division now versus the way it was when you were wrestling, and you are the first ever WWE Divas World Champion, and 3 different titles in your career, I think, or something like that.
I don't know.
Today's women's division, which is they're headlining WrestleMania, they're main eventing WrestleMania. It's insane. What do you think of today's wrestling on in the women's division, and how much do you wish that you were wrestling today versus, when you did wrestle?
I mean, it's night and day. I think not so much wrestling today, but I wish we had those opportunities when I was there. I mean, we had some good talent. I had some great matches with several different girls. There are some girls today that I would kill to be in the ring with, obviously. Charlotte, Bianca, Naomi, like all these girls that I've been in the ring with now coming back for the Rumbles, I would have killed to have even a 10-minute match, much less these 30-minute matches that they're having that are, killer. But the amount of talent now is just, it's insane. They've got this world-class training facility that they're all coming through, and you can tell, and the opportunities they're getting is, is equal to the men. They're headbutting WrestleMania.
She could hang with them right now if she wanted to.
I do think I could hang.
No, you would more. She would still excel. It would be nice because there are some very athletic girls that are on the roster right now that would allow her to do more than what she could do even back then. So it's crazy. You'll see too, and you'll see through social media. They beg for you to come back all the time, and
just kind of around Rumble. Just kind of around Rumble.
Well, no,
but I mean, you do get in that match, and I'm like,
there's a lot of people that want to see you wrestle Charlotte.
Yeah, that has been a thing for a while, which would be amazing.
Pay money. I mean,
I would love to see.
Would you do that if they asked you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd do that. I mean, when I go back, and seriously, not just the ones I mentioned, but Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, like everybody's so easy to work with. It's insane. It's like, it's easy.
They're so talented
easy
that
back then. Yeah.
I'm not sure that they could come over a barricade in their Uggs.
I mean,
out of the crowd and jump in and
Pat takes a special talent. I tell you,
sweatpants and Uggs, man. Even your sweats, like not only the queen of camo.
It's just the queen of Uggs. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Works out in Uggs.
Everything
in Uggs.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the only downside of that, that would leave me at home with the kids.
And they kids wouldn't be happy.
And the kids, no, they would be miserable.
Yes, they would.
Yeah. I would be extremely jealous.
Yeah.
The kids would be miserable, and she'd be out there working with,
Even when I'll text Mark, and it'd just be the simplest thing, just say, it could be a 1-word answer. Mm-hmm. He'll usually text me about 10 o'clock at night after all of y'all have gone to bed and everything. Goes, I was on daddy duty today, brother.
Look,
sorry.
You came home. Where were you? You were just gone for what, 5 days somewhere? Where were you?
Where did that
Rumble. That your show.
Well, I was at the Rumble.
You were just gone.
Yes.
He comes home, and flight got canceled, so that's another day sleeping solo in a hotel. Probably having room service, but that's beside the point.
The stress.
You could not help it. I know the stress of travel. He comes home the next day. I don't know, 2 o'clock or so. I'm like, man, I'm tired. What are you tired from?
That's what he asked you.
I could punch you in the throat right now. Why am I tired? Man. I don't know.
What?
Momming. Life.
I mean, what? Why are you looking at me like that?
Brother, I don't have kids, and I know. Let me tell you something. So, Amy works in the hospital with sick babies. I'm never going to look at Amy and go, why are you so tired? I talk in a microphone and go shoot guns most of the days of my life. Like I can't. I'm not allowed to be tired. I'm not allowed to be tired.
Do you know how much thinking it takes?
Yes, I do know how much thinking it takes for you to do anything. But
I will think something through. Well,
we'll go.
I'm either one end of the spectrum.
I'll ask him a question. It could be like, "What do you want to eat for dinner?" Or, "Do you want to have this for dinner?" 10 minutes later, I'll go, "Would you answer my question? Did you ever answer me?"
I'm thinking.
Anyhow.
Or cheese. Is it going to be?
I sometimes I put a lot of thought into things.
Yeah.
and that is it's exhausted to apply that much.
I believe you.
Who do you like right now in the women's division? Who's your
gosh.
like person that you're on the edge just to watch wrestle?
I mean, there's so many. I love watching Bianca.
Yeah.
Her strength is unmatched.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
From any like I've told you that before.
Yeah.
I said
She
you
just
know,
looks different in the
people
ring.
try to give these past girls all this credit, and there were a lot of strong girls. I was never the one that was getting lifted and tossed around, and in one match with her, I got lifted and tossed around real easy. I was like, that's kind of fun. Like nobody, she just like ragdolled me. I was like, she is a strong human being.
She's athletic.
She is,
She's
and
super
so athletic, so athletic. So that would be fun. Obviously, Charlotte is insanely athletic.
She's the GOAT.
She
I mean,
is so athletic. I love Nia Jax. I think she's been underestimated for quite some time, and I love working with her. But
I like Oscar.
I don't know if I can duck that fast anymore.
You better.
But you better. I can only take one.
I mean, I like because she can work with everybody.
She can work with everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the storyline that they got Rhea Ripley in right now.
Oh,
too.
you know who I'd love to work with? Bailey. I'd love to work with Bailey.
Bailey. That was a shocker to me.
No,
at the Rumble.
I'm so happy for her.
No. I'm
Not a shocker
happy
in that,
for
but
it.
yeah, I'm glad they
that
gave
would
that
caught
to
me
her.
off guard. I just because
glad they gave that to her.
she's kind of been on a different kind of trajectory, and then
And she got hurt.
she got
came
hurt,
back.
A lot of things happened.
There's nobody more deserving.
Yeah, I mean, she really
Nobody
loves-
more deserving.
yeah.
Yep.
That
she-
was a nice
I'm
surprise.
so happy for her.
And then
I'd
what
love
they
to work
did
with her.
on that Friday night SmackDown, when she turned on the
Damage control. Yeah.
on Damage Control, that
Yeah.
was all very well done. So
Yeah. I'd love to work with Bailey.
yeah,
She'd be fun.
she'd be fun. I would like personally, I would like to see you work with Charlotte.
Rhea was fun when I've mixed it up with her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rhea. Rhea could go too.
But Dominic asked if I could be in the Judgment Day. Damien said he may have crossed that line. This line he probably didn't want to cross with you. But
Well, if he hadn't have been on your knee when he was 4,
that's true. I know a little weird. I know. Little Dom and Aaliyah come from the
Yeah, that was
Dom and Aaliyah.
yeah, that was a funny social media thing they did there.
That was
And,
funny.
yeah,
I was
and it was
two mummies.
yeah, two mommies.
Two mummies.
That's a little.
It's granddaddy. You better worry about.
That's man. What a storyline there.
Oh,
What if
that's
you what if you join that and
I mean,
and you and Dominic have a little heat there, and then when Charlotte gets healthy, all of a sudden, man, there's
I have a feeling she's
Man,
gonna
we
get
could
healthier
write
quicker
this.
than anybody's ever gotten healthier before. Like she's a different animal. She's a different animal.
She's got that flair.
She's
yeah,
a
like,
total
yeah,
different
it doesn't.
Uh,
They don't get hurt for some reason, and
just
they don't know how to stop.
Yeah, yeah.
She's what, 15, 16 time as well.
Oh
Somewhere
yeah, she's
around
up there. She's up there.
Yeah, she's got.
I
way
don't
too
think
many-
in 10 years we had 15, 16 matches that.
But that would be fun.
I mean,
I'd love to watch because I mean she's worked being there that long and having that. I mean, she's obviously worked with everybody.
yeah.
I would like to see that.
I think it's really insane that you can take the women's division now and you can lay out 7 or 8 matches.
Well, that's the thing. You have so many options. And I mean,
Yeah.
Natty's still in that mix. Natty and I had some
yeah.
great matches in the little time that, we were given. We had the first
And
tables
she may
match.
be in better shape today.
She is. I tell her that all the time. I'm like, you look better than I've ever seen you before.
Yeah.
She looks amazing. We had the first tables match, where the table was supposed to break on the first time, but it didn't. And that wasn't much fun. But, she can go. She can go. And I love watching her being able to showcase, that a little bit more today.
Yeah,
She can-
It's definitely I don't.
It's
You know,
just
I
a
don't
whole
think
different ball game.
I don't think I'd ever expected the women's division to be where it's at. I mean, I think there's. I might get a little heat, but that's.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, I think there's some that do some things that they probably shouldn't. That they're not.
Quite ready.
Because there are some very athletic girls out there. There's some girls that do some things that they probably shouldn't. It looks kind of but I mean, as a group, and it's as strong as it's ever been.
Yeah. I'll tell you my favorite thing, though, that I did, if you want to know. Working with Mae Young Amula. I
Mae Young
mean, what?
Always
Who,
go
like,
back to the vets.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
I mean,
like
these are
talking about
legends. Yeah.
legends. And I mean, probably been called these things. No, one I know I haven't been called, but for sure. Mae Young went off script like she always does. They had to take the mics from her, but she started calling me and Layla, I don't even cuss, but yep, and
You young.
and sluts, and I was like, and you're trying not to laugh, and it was just hilarious. And she's chasing us, and they're literally, I'm a little scared. She's probably
She was
beat my
awesome.
tail.
Yeah, she was
She'd be
in
by
her
herself.
late 80s, and
When
her
she did that,
eyesight
yeah.
wasn't that great.
No, and she was coming
throwing
after us.
haymakers and
Whew. And I would take every one of them again.
Power bombed by the Dudley
That's when she
Boys.
was 70 or something. Yeah.
delivered a hand.
Yeah.
She was just a trip.
Oh man, jeez.
Yeah.
That was
Well, I mean, speaking. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it'd be fun to see a Lay Cool reunion too.
I agree.
Yeah,
Who would?
I agree.
Okay.
I
Okay.
agree.
A Lay Cool reunion.
Yep.
Who are you wrestling? Who's your
What tag
ideal
teams are- I mean,
match?
Trying to think what tag teams. So when the Iconics were there, I thought that'd be pretty good because they kind of acted a little bit like Lay Cool. Right now, I don't care. I don't care who we go up against.
I feel like you want to get back in the ring, Michelle.
I think a Lay Cool reunion would be fun. I think we were funny. We weren't always nice, and I did hate that part. That part was hard
I mean,
for me.
except the Piggy James.
That was
stuff,
awful.
She loved.
That
she wrote-
do not. That is.
No.
That's a lie.
She stayed
That
up
was
late. That's the
awful.
only time she ever stayed up late at night was writing the Piggy James stuff. Like she didn't even have writers.
You better
I'm
stop
totally
right now.
lying. I'm
I'd stayed up-
totally lying. That bothered her more than.
And Mickey knows too. I would go up to her before almost every pre-tape. I'm like, this is what
No,
I'm sorry. And I will say she was the best storyline wise to work with because
She got
she
it.
didn't complain. She got it. She
got
knew
it.
it was for a purpose. Not everybody knew it was for a purpose.
Hey, it ain't wrestling unless you got something stirred up.
You
but-
gotta, yeah.
No,
No, she got it. There are a lot of girls that would smile in the locker room, then go complain, and things got changed. But that was our character. Mickey, she got it. She got it. Natty, she got it. Kelly, she got it. Not many others got it.
there's a lot of guys
There you
like
go.
that too.
Well, I said it a second ago, but it seems like you want to get back in the ring. Like
I heard you say it.
I'm.
I wouldn't say want.
There's
I
would.
could.
there's
I
some
feel like I
select
could.
matches that you would like to get
Like-
back in the ring for.
I mean, I would probably not turn down a Rumble.
But I mean, you're talking about wanting to get in a singles match.
No, y'all
potentially.
are talking about me getting to a singles match potentially. Let's not get it twisted.
I don't know how you're going to do it with the kids, but other than that,
God, like, you're going to have them backstage like I always do.
yeah, that's
You
what I'm
just
talking
sit
about.
front row like she does for your
That'd
matches.
be great. You wouldn't get bothered at all.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kelly would be right there on them.
Oh yeah, he would be right there. Yeah,
Be nice and simple.
man.
But no, I feel like I think the world would love to see a Michelle McCool versus a Charlotte Flair as well. And you and Charlotte, are y'all cordial? Are you
Oh, yeah.
friends?
Yeah, yeah,
Are
yeah.
you?
1000%.
Has that conversation ever happened?
But casually, not like an interview. She said it. I'm sure I've said it, but nothing serious. No.
Let's make this happen.
It's normally
Triple
the
H,
WWE
come
universe
on.
that puts it out there on social
Internet,
media.
make it happen.
Triple H, make this happen. Come
Yeah,
on.
And I might need Layla by my side to handle, young Charlotte and her superb athleticism. But
Man, gosh. Here's the storyline. You versus Charlotte. I can see it happening now.
oh boy,
She is going to tombstone you.
mm-hmm.
Just to,
Let her know.
Flair runs down, throws a chair in there. She tombstones you. You break your neck.
Me or him?
He's going somewhere. He's going to where the
Taker runs in, saves his wife, beats up Flair, beats up Rick, and y'all just all ride off in the sunset. Yeah.
See why we got to make it about him?
Not
Yeah.
trying to make it about him, but
What
that's the
about-
only way
what
that
about-
Charlotte could win is by cheating. That's the only way she could win
Wow,
this match.
That's a major
I didn't
suck
say
up
that,
right
Charlotte, but
That's the only way she could win.